Teacher is teaching the golden rule. Market history after. Oh, forget about it. Welcome back. Key of G, I think, right? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny B. Good's in B flat, mister.
Hey, B flat.
Remember,
A.
Chuck Berry never did anything originally, stole everything from Johnny Thompson, who was a piano player, and piano players never play in the right key.
Why do they have to? They have their own rules.
Well, guitar players play everything in E or A, right? Yeah, piano players do everything in C minor augmented fifth. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we still have a little bit of time. That means you want to call. Give us a call. What's that number?
866-870-5752. Once again, 866-870-KRLA.
Yeah, like the shotgun, 870 KRLA.
Ooh, keep it all together.
That's it. We were talking at the break about guys that come to the auction, and we always get guys that will show up. They have no intention of bidding, but they'll get a catalog, they'll get a bidder number, and they'll sit on it. Mm-hmm. And what they do is they write down, they keep score. So, they'll write down lot one sold for $350, and then what I know what they do is they go home with this, and then they go through their collection, and it's like, oh yeah, I got this for $50. It sold for $350. And they go through it and go through it, and
you know what? If
old guys,
if it gets you into the auction and it gives you a possible little bit of a smile,
I love the ones that they come in with stuff. And they decide that they're going to sell their collection, and they bring in stuff. Mm-hmm. And then they say, is it okay if I come to the auction? Well, of course, it's open to the public.
Please.
And you know what happens? They always end up bidding on stuff.
It's a vicious cycle. They know they've made room in their
well,
six.
yeah. We had Flint. We won't mention his last name, but he came in this week, and he said that through my auction over the years, he's been upgrading, and he brought us about 20 pieces, and he said, I've upgraded these, so I'm going to sell these ones to make more, get some more money and make some room on my safe so I can get even better. And he was looking at a couple of things that was just, yeah.
I remember Flint from Glendora story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. How cool.
Yeah, so I am the gun recycler. I mean, that's what we do, because everybody always says, I'll keep this forever. It's like, well, yeah, but we don't last forever.
No.
All we are the latest curator.
Forever is beyond us at this in this world and all that. Yeah. So the gun will outlast you if you take care of it. And maybe that's what you should do.
Yeah, because take a look in your gun safe, and when you see a 100-year-old gun, how many people owned that gun that knew they were going to keep that gun forever?
Yeah. Come on. They kept that for their forever.
All right, let's get to Ed in Riverside. Ed, what can we do for you, sir?
Greetings. I'm enjoying the program, as always.
Love to hear
that black powder information, the powder itself versus the mercury-based primers was interesting. Good to know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I called in last week, but I got timed out at the end of the show.
Oh, so, that's right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
The question that I had was the Model 29 Smith & Wesson, Dirty Harry. You have stated that it is off the roster, but I've seen them. I've actually handled one in Ammo Brothers here in Riverside, and the other Empire Guns and Ammo, now unfortunately out of business, used to have them too. But is there a different sort of thing that
the one,
or have they just recently removed them from the Smith and Wesson and didn't?
No, the one I'm referring to is the Smith & Wesson standard Model 29, or the -1, the -2. Those are the ones that Dirty Harry was using at the time. Now, the ones that we have now are like -13.
Yeah.
These ones have the integral locks in them, so you can lock the handgun with a key. And a lot of people don't like
all these extra safety components.
Those ones. So the Model 29 itself is still attainable, but it's a 29 dash. I don't know, 9, 10, 12, 13. It's way up there. And the one I'm talking about, the standard, just Model 29. you cannot do that with in California anymore. Although by now, I would imagine that gun has got to be under the Curio relic, because the original Model 29, I think, came out in the late 50s.
And I think they refer to the Model 29 as the classic.
Yeah.
So and they make it California.
Yeah, and those are the ones that you can sell new. But the one I'm talking about is just the literal one that Clint Eastwood had in his hand in 1971, and that gun, is deemed to be a Saturday night special by the state of California.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
because
I know I've seen in the Turner's ad they had the classic. I don't know what makes it class. It's
just what they call it.
Yeah,
blue, and it comes in a nice wooden presentation box.
Yeah,
and then they had a stainless steel version too, the 629.
Correct. Yeah, the 620, but it's a 629 dash. It's just like Glock. Glock has Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 are no longer California compliant.
No.
But the Gen 3 is. The Gen 4 and the Gen 5 are not. So, you can't, if you walked into my store with a Gen 1, I can't buy it from you and then try and turn it around and sell it in California. We can only sell it out of state. And this is just part of that stupid roster law that needs to go.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my. Okay. Well, thank you for clarifying that.
Of course.
In the tags that are on the guns and the ads, I've never seen 29 dash anything.
Of course,
it's just model 29. So, what's going on here? A little bit confusing, but you cleared it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
We'll talk to you later.
God bless you.
All right. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, they always try to keep the nostalgia aspect of it all. They don't want to think they're throwing you a curveball without throwing you a curveball. Kind of thing.
Let's get to Robert in Gardena. Robert, what can we do for you?
Evening, Robert.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Movie scene has always stood out to me. I kind of chuckle at every time I think about it. Is towards the end of Kevin Costner's version of Wyatt Earp, when they're riding down the canyon. It's like they kind of threw everything together all at once to make the last 20 minutes fit in. And Dennis Quaid's character playing the Doc Holliday, and
Uh-oh.
You still there?
Yeah, we're here, Robert.
We're here. We can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Had a little interruption there on the line. Dennis Quaid's character riding down a horse, shooting up, calls out Johnny Ringo's name, who's standing on top of a boulder, and shoots him with a short-barreled revolver.
Yeah.
What type of revolver was that?
If I recall, oh man, I want to say that's a British Bulldog. It's a really funky little. It's got like a little bitty octagon barrel, if I recall, and like a bird's head grip. And the only thing, I'm probably wrong on that, but that's the only thing that comes to mind. I remember that scene. I think that's Dennis Quaid that actually played Doc Holliday in that movie.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and boy, he sure did. I had to actually look up in the credits because I had no idea who that was. So he did. And to be honest, Val Kilmer killed it as Doc Holliday.
Oh, sure he did.
But I bet you that the real Doc Holliday was probably much more like Dennis Quaid than it was Val Kilmer. Just a skinny little, sickly, irritable SOB.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
that's tuberculosis, so
yeah.
Didn't help matters.
Or consumption, as it was called back then.
A nickel-plated 41 Colt Thunderer or a 38 Colt Lightning. That's what I'm saying.
That's what they're saying for the Wyatt Earp movie.
Yeah. For Dennis Quaid's Doc Holliday, instead of Quaid's character, instead he used a nickel-plated 41 caliber Colt.
Okay, well,
so that's instead of.
Okay, well, it might have been a Thunderer then. It seemed to me it had an octagon barrel. I could be wrong. It's been a while. I didn't care for that movie much. They used Buscadero, the drop holster rigs, which didn't come around till the movies
Time
came out.
specific.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan. Plus, the movie just drones on. It's like 12 hours long, isn't it?
Right, it's a little bit too long, 3+ hours.
Yeah, I mean, you started on Tuesday and you finish it about Thursday afternoon.
Got a full beard by the time it's over.
Yeah.
Handlebar mustache. Right. You got a handlebar
like
mustache.
I said, that's the scene I'm referring to. At the end of the movie, and it's kind of like everything's all thrown together to meet the time limitations.
Well, and that scene with Johnny behind the deuce, where that's so contrived. It's so bad. But that's a Costner movie.
Oh man, words out of my mouth. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. We'll just put it that way. Mm-hmm. And between him and that Taylor, whatever the hell, they ruined the Yellowstone. Damn you people!
Damn you!
It's stupid egos. Anyway, thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again. Okay?
Absolutely. Thanks.
You're welcome. Talk to you later. Have a good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Robert.
Yeah, it's all egos between these guys.
I mean, come on. I understand careers kind of inflated like that, but sometimes you got to take a step back and let the movie be.
What do you guys think of Yellowstone? I mean, it started off pretty good. I thought the first season was actually pretty good. Then it started becoming like The Sopranos in chaps.
And you know what's such a weird thing? I was talking to some people again this week, and they were like, "You got to get past the first season. It gets better after that." I think that's the attention deficit that people have is that they need things to be moving so quickly, and after the first season, the second season, it starts moving a little bit more up, and people sometimes want that draw, want that kind of elongated fashion.
You know what bugged me about the show? Everything was a bummer. I mean, right? Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I mean, if you lived like that, you'd kill yourself. I mean, every time, it's like, oh, I'm getting out of bed. Oh my God, really?
Everyone's, all of them?
Like, okay, my daughter's just been burned alive practically. My son's been shot. This guy over here, this guy's trying to steal my land. Here, this guy's trying to steal my land. Everything's
all
just
my dogs?
Yeah.
No.
Right? Wait, they stole my truck, my daughter, and my dog?
Get out of here. Yeah, I know, like a constant bummer show. That means.
Yeah, it's, I mean, every once in a while they could have something nice happen.
A little levity. Give it a little laugh. Even The Sopranos had some good laughs in it.
Well, Paulie, I mean, Paulie and Junior for laughs, they had a lot of good lines. We're not making a Western here. All right. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
Greg in LA. We'll get to you as soon as we get back, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.